Arrived in Ljubljana bus station, so about a 15-minute walk to the center, get a hotel there, relax for a bit, and then see the city. Apparently that won the Nobel Prize for Budek. My god, this thing's like the mother of all Budek. Just €3. I'm already liking this place. Devour that Budek. Now, on to finding like a place to stay. This is a beautiful town though, very well maintained. So church, a nice little square. Okay, this is just kind of unfairly charming as a town. I mean, it's not giant, but come on. So I found a hostel, but also Casablanca. Hopefully I don't get a layover in that ruined building. Missed my flight to New York. We're seeing some Morocco, I guess? Simple hostel room, but I do love that view. That is so cool. Direct to the famous castle, right on the sunroof. So for €38, this is probably the best actual like scenic view I've ever booked for myself. Going up to the castle now, should be fun. Fun little alley to take. Definitely not the least like steep hill in the world, but I mean, views are worth it, definitely. And we've arrived. Not too bad actually, just took like 5-10 minutes to walk up. So yeah, here we can see an overlook of the more modern city and the beautiful mountains in the distance. And the most depressing Christmas market in the world. 3 stalls we have? Yeah. And Banja Luka put together much better display than that. Am I cheap for not buying an €11 ticket to the viewing tower? Maybe, but I feel like I got like the idea from being almost as high as that and getting other areas. And still some interesting things to see for free in the castle, so enjoy the visit here, still worth doing. Probably gonna spend the rest of the day just around the old town and then like getting good food hopefully. So you'll be able to see like the wonderful views that we're getting as well. But yeah, it should be very pleasant to just walk around this town. You get the vibe, but Maribor was definitely more laid back than this, but it's still gorgeous. Like, river's nice, people are friendly. Funny that there are like a billion event spaces in the castle. They definitely monetized this thing. And a very steep hill down. So, not great for my knees, but you know, we'll manage. A beautiful dog in Ljubljana. Hello, dog. I guess the Ljubljana tourist catches dragons. Don't know why, but it is what it is. Well, billion people's phones out, lights, attractions. Haven't been inside like this for a long time, but I mean, there is a certain energy to it. Not one I would like to be in long term, but Ljubljana is a kind of gorgeous enough city where I'll let it slide. So the Ljubljana Dragon is actually part of the coat of arms of the city. So there's a fantastical story about it being something to do with Jason the Argonauts, like kind of stopping by here and killing a dragon. It's much more likely just, you know, St. George of England fame and Georgia fame, St. George and the dragon. So interesting tidbit, but the end result is that because they picked such a cool symbol for the city, literally everything's selling like little dragon plushies, dragon t-shirts or whatever. So Yeah, it's a good, I guess, indicator species of a, like, maybe shop with prices you'd like to avoid. One incongruous group of buildings, like kind of a more classically style. This, which is just very garish in a cool way. I don't mind it. And then just like a concrete block. Don't really make a hole, do they? So the prices on anything that's serving remotely Slovene food are insane. So we're going to Babu's Asian Street Food. It has 4.9 stars on Google Maps. And so almost it's a point of cultural intrigue as to how. Was not expecting to speak Bangla at all here, but here we are. Ridiculously friendly service there. Just kind of a like stand where, I mean, Babu makes the curry or pad thai or something, and Kat have to take it to a park or something, but I don't mind that at all. That was legitimately very good. Of course, you had the standard European fare of like 4 pepper, very spicy, is like maybe like one little pepper there somewhere, like not spicy at all, but still delicious. And Slovene supermarket time. I have to continuously buy like water bottles just because I don't have a water bottle here, and the ones I have just keep going bad, like getting squashed or something in transit. So that's a shame. Wish I would having like that plastic waste, but is what it is. And yet another beautiful square park. I just love the city. It's so ridiculously charming. And have you gotten the trend yet? This is the University of Ljubljana, so we'll walk inside. Not like there's much else to do. A lot of the museums are closed right now. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty to do, but not much else in the traditional forest air list of things. So that was like the main rectorate, so kind of the administrative building. The various actual buildings of the university are scattered around. This is supposed to be a pretty fountain, but it's obviously being renovated. But back on the main river, overlooking the castles well, so just a nice place to hang out. Hello from Turk Republike, or the Republic Square. This is where the Slovene Republic was declared in 1991 in the backtrack of the breakup of Yugoslavia. Slovenia and Croatia were the first two main split-away states, but Slovenia was the first to actually secede. Unlike Bosnia and Croatia, which had long and bloodied conflicts, Slovenia was probably the least conflicted area in the former Yugoslavia. Various reasons for this. It was most ethnically separate, smallest area, and the Serb government under Milosevic used the persecution of like Serb minorities in Croatian and Bosnian areas to justify the attacks against those nations, whereas, you know, Slovenia didn't have a Serb minority, so a bit harder to pull off that excuse. So yeah, interesting place here, much more modern architecture, but interesting statues, and yeah, cool place to be. But enough culture, let's go to Maxi Market to shop for 1 bottle of iced coffee. Iconic that whatever this like clock is, it's just wrong and is displaying something that sometimes isn't even a number. That 4, I believe. But like, I don't know. What is 1 new number 01? Never mind, I thought Maxi Market was a supermarket, but it's just clothes. I don't need clothes, I need 1 bottle of iced coffee. The Old Town at night, leaving to Trieste to noon, so hopefully we'll slow down the pace of this travel. I was looking at going to Lake Blood, but the connections during winter are pretty hard and would make me go back to Ljubljana. I have my Flixbus voucher. Just wanted to get to Trieste, then we'll have a nice 6 days, slow pace in Italy. I mean, that'll be like intercity travel, but I mean, Trieste, Verona, Bologna, Rome is likely the route, maybe Bolzano, which is not really in the way, but hey, if you've gotten the vibe that logistic simplicity is a major consideration for me, I'm not sure if you've been paying attention, or you're just visiting this video for the first time, which is quite likely. So That's fair. To see how empty these streets are. Like, this is so obviously a summer destination, but maybe that's why I'm liking this so much, is that like, if this was crowded, I think it would be kind of obnoxious, but this is a beautiful, like, old town with like, no one really here. At nights, it kind of picks up a lot more. Like, there are a lot of bars around here and people are just kind of enjoying their time, but it's really not as overcrowded as I thought it was going to be. Sad I can't be here for the Philharmonic Winter Festival, but 2 months. So if you're in Ljubljana in February, and show up. Also love that like every coffee on strips so far has been served with water. Apparently the minerals in water are supposed to activate the taste in coffee or something. I don't know. Wow, the Dragon Bridge of Ljubljana. This is truly a tourist attraction. So heading back to the hostel now. We'll pack up and then go to Trieste. I have a lot more to say about that city. It's quite an interesting historical site, but we'll cover that when we're there. So yeah, Ljubljana. Always love the city name. It sounds a bit like love in Russian, or I mean, if you stretch it, love in English. And I wouldn't say I love the city, but I really liked it. Maribor I loved. This city is just really nice though. One last look at the fabulous touristic Dragon Bridge and the beautiful old town before we head to Italy, our final country of this trip of 6, so not a small count. Entering Italy, we have beautiful snow in the mountains.